Professional development.
All right. Short version?
I feel, the way I feel, yes, it's your lucky,
I know
lucky
you're
day.
under the weather.
Okay.
So what I included for you, I have no idea what the page numbers are, so I'm sorry, because Kristen ruined the whole. Just kidding.
I read it after your report.
Page what?
Page 7 and 8.
Page 7 and 8. So the professional development summary from the first semester, and I have the questions that were submitted, so I'm going to try to weave them in, and then if I miss them, just let me know. Professional development is the funding that I get. Generally, the bulk of it comes out of the Title I professional development grant. And every year, as soon as I get the okay from the business office that we have received that approval, I put out a professional development application that stays live for the entire year. The funding that we get, typically, this year it's at about $45,000, is typically enough to do a rolling professional development request. So I don't expect teachers to know everything that they could possibly want to do in August, because those things pop up throughout the year. So I leave that, it's just a Google form that I leave live throughout the year that people can continually request professional development. And every other week when we have Leadership Council, I always update the instructional coaches to let them know we still have money, there's still funding there that people can apply for, so we're kind of continuously reminding people there is money to apply for. We do prioritize our funds, whereas I try to reserve money for specifically AP professional development for teachers that are teaching advanced placement courses, because that has probably the most rigorous standards in terms of needing to be trained to be able to teach that, as well as I try to prioritize money for initiatives like blended learning. We put some money aside for blended learning or for particular interventions that we are looking to implement. But typically we I know that sometimes it comes out from staff that we need more professional development money, and that's something that I hear sometimes. But I can tell you that right now I'm sitting on about $20,000 from a Title II grant. So I mean, I think we're in pretty good shape. I have not, to my knowledge, last year nor this year, denied any professional development requests. So teachers are able to really enrich themselves professionally as they see fit. The document that you have outlines the different areas of funding. As I mentioned, I'm focusing mostly on Title II because that is where the bulk of our money comes. So when you take a look at the Title II, some of the professional development experiences that people have gone through, that solid bullet, all of those things are experiences that have already happened. And then the open circle bullet are experiences that are scheduled for second semester or sometimes in the summer. All of the AP institutes are typically in the summer. So we've got $28,000 left. So I feel really confident that between now and the end of the summer, even with the money that I have earmarked for teachers that need advanced placement training, which can tend to be on the higher end cost-wise, I feel very confident that we have enough money in there to be able to meet the needs of our staff. We have a very small amount marked for technology PD. So IdeaCon is the former ICE conference. We allocate that money just out of that title grant as well. That's not the only money that we allocate for for technology. So if we spent that $500 and somebody wanted to go to something else technology related, I would just be able to pull that from that Title II grant. One thing that's a little bit different this year will be that unclaimed tuition reimbursement funds. Normally we get, I want to say it's between like 10 and 12,000 that is left over from what the board sets aside to reimburse staff members for their tuition when they're pursuing an advanced degree. This year, I believe it's gone. It's already gone. So we've zeroed that account out. We had lots of staff members go for an advanced degree, and so that money is gone. So we don't have that 10 to 12,000 to rely on in the summer. But like I said, with that 28,000 that I have left over in Title II, I feel pretty comfortable that we are meeting the needs of our staff. I think I answered the questions in that one.